covered several birthday celebrations here on News 5 of Northeast Ohioans living well into their 90s, even 100s, full, happy, relatively healthy lives. It's remarkable.
It really is, Mike. And as we look ahead to Mother's Day, I want to highlight someone very special this morning. A recent study from Pew Research found the number of Americans ages 100 and older is projected to more than quadruple over the next 3 decades. So often we do stories on poor health outcomes, but I was recently introduced to a Summit County woman who has a story that has the potential to make all of us re-examine how we live.
It's been some time since Margaret Sutton's played this piano, but she obliged our request as she shared her life story with us.
Surprising and amazing.
Each note creating a melody, each moment of her life crafting the woman she is today.
And I'm sort of happy the way the Lord made me to be who I am.
Proudly, at the age of 100 years and 5 months old.
Is there something that you're most proud of?
The life I've lived.
Her faith in God has never wavered. She reads her Bible, goes to church as often as she can, and shares the good news with others.
I was aware of him in my life and the things that have happened to me. Looking back now, I understand he was there all the time.
There was a time in 2024 and at the age of 99 that her more active and independent lifestyle started to slow.
I couldn't breathe when I walked.
She eventually saw Cleveland Clinic cardiologist Dr. Melina Agana Mesa.
The way I met her, she wanted to live well. Like, she's like, I had this feeling, I used to walk, I usually walk from here to there, and now I can't walk. And that was bothering her. Changing her lifestyle, which is a healthy lifestyle.
Healthy enough to move forward with a heart procedure so she could be in good shape for her 100th birthday.
They don't do it on people who are older, but I was a perfect case for it, so I just had it.
It's just one of the many challenges she's overcome in life. Once a heart surgery nurse herself, Miss Sutton retired in 1976 from the profession, but continued volunteering, learning and teaching in other countries and here at home while her family continued to grow.
It's important in our current state, in our society, in the world, that we start to look into these people, their wisdom, their love to live a good life, a life of service, with love for living, but in a healthy way.
What would be your biggest piece of advice?
I think it's important to know who you are.
Well, she also says stay out of other folks' business. Dr. Aguna Mesa says researchers have found common themes for people who live into their 90s and beyond here in the U.S. and around the world. They're active, not necessarily going to the gym, but doing things like gardening or walking. They tend to eat more fresh produce and unprocessed meals. They stay socially active, too, with the support of community or family. Plus, they have a belief system like a religion, something that gives them hope. That social interaction is so important. And I was just so honored to be able to meet her and get all this wisdom from her. She is just so active. I mean, we're talking about someone who still drives to where she needs to get to, you know?
Wow.
Yeah, incredible.
Yeah, really good. And I love the tips, things that we can all do and keep in mind as we get more seasoned.
Yes.
Right?
Just like
Not
her.
older, just seasoned.
I like that. See, I like a little seasoning.